Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog today. It's Amelia, and I'm going to show you how I keep track and how I plan our school year, school day, whatever you want to call it, how I'm planning and how I keep track of where we're at. So, just a little couple of things to go. During a couple of my vlogs, people have asked me, like, what is this on my vlog? What is this on my, what is this as I have been working? And what are those? So, I'm with you guys on how all of that stuff works. So, for 4 of our subjects, Bible, language arts, reading, and math, we go with Christian Light Education. And we get, for each grade level, get the books here. They're 10, and so forth. So, I have about a grade and a half up here, about a grade and a half up there for the kids, for each of the kids. So each little booklet or light unit is basically 1 month's worth of work, or 3 weeks worth. Sorry, it's kind of bright in here. Anyway, so each of those are worth about 3 weeks worth of book work. So if they are in like book 3, it's still lesson 1 through 15. So, with this being, he's on book 2, lesson 3, or book, 5, lesson 9, however you want it to do it. So, I always put tomorrow and the next day, and then with the same color as this, is what these are right here. Then, yesterday's, it was Wednesday, and it had these colors. So when we do a lesson, I mark it off with yesterday, with today's number, and then I would put 2 on here because yesterday we did 1. So tomorrow I would use this marker. I'd cross this off and put the next week's or the next day's lesson at what we're going to do. I have done something similar to this almost every year. It just helps me keep track. I don't have a planner. Mark this, mark that down. What I do for my plan for my year is, let's see, where is it? I do schedule out our times in our calendar. So I do this, and I mark the days that we did school. Mom's sick. Let's see. I had a dentist appointment. We had dentist appointments. Like, Lily has a doctor appointment here. Dentist. So I mark out, Dad has off day, so we're going to take that day off. We have PE. We have, different, we have Lego Club. We have a field trip there. So that's how I kind of keep track. I don't write pretty much anything else down other than, things that we need on a calendar. So for the month of August, I had our first day back to school officially, when we started all the subjects. The couple weeks before, I did a soft start and added in a few things throughout the week. So then we had something move here that we helped move. We had PE here. We had a back to school party. We had a field trip here. So that's where I'm going to put all of our work things that we need to be done, such as stuff that is not our book work here. So I'll erase this and put the Septembers up here. We have some volunteering that we'll do on the 7th and on the 21st or whatever it is. And then we also have a couple of we have a homeschool party and a field trip that we will do. I think we have 2 field trips in that month. Okay, this is just our memory verse for the week or for the year until we memorize it and we apply it. And then we have something new this year called Dad School. And this is the stuff that kids do independently, except these 2 right here. So they will do these independently, and Dad checks their handwriting. He does states and capitals with them. I guess he does that with flashcards. They have their IEW spelling, which you can look on my a few videos ago, and you will see how the kids do spelling with IEW. This is an app. They have to get so many happy faces. This is a math fluency. It's called extramath.org. If you don't know what it is, and your kids are struggling, or not even struggling, but you just want them to keep up, that keeps them fresh. Then they also have the Good and the Beautiful, where they listen to the multiplication songs and they sing the songs. And then Wordly Wise is just a vocabulary thing that they do. And then each Monday, Gary goes, sorry about that. Each Monday, Gary goes over new vocabulary with them. They each say the verb, the word, and the definition. So that is something that Gary has taken off my plate because I am volunteering at our local pantry. And yeah, so we work on, currently we're working on Mondays. I am starting to work volunteer Mondays and Thursdays. So that should be fun. And they will be changing here on the 12th is when my days will be changing to help with that. So to take a little bit of load off me, the kids and I go to volunteer, and we have a lot of fun. Sometimes they break food down into smaller portions. Sometimes they help put grocery orders away for the food pantry. It just very depends on what they do. And that is part of our school. So I have that on here. And then let's see. Is basically what I'd like to get done each day for our school. So as you can say, dad's school's here, mom's school's here, and it kind of gives us like what we're doing. This will be changing here this week as we change schedules. So yeah, and then here is how we keep track of our days off. If I want a day, Lily or Riley wants a day off, they take it. I am very careful when they need a day off that they can take a day off, and they take and it's used. And yeah, of course, if they're sick and their day is used, of course we'll take off. But I am trying to have them learn responsibility. So that is how I plan. As I said, I don't necessarily have a planner like written out what all we do. We just go to the next lesson. And that way I don't get like so frustrated if, we're Friday, only on Tuesday's work. It always works out, and we always get done earlier than getting out. So I don't really have a problem doing it this way, because I just write the next lesson, and that's where we go. And it's worked for us. So I try and have it as simplistic as we can. And that's kind of how I make it work in our family. Doing that, Riley. I don't want to get sicker. Oh my goodness. Look at all that hair coming off that cat. Good thing I'm not. Yeah. All right. With that being said, we will see you in the next video on Monday. Talk to you later. Have a good weekend. Yes.